Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. The Panthers kicker, Graham Gano, set and ready to go as we are off from Charlotte. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
What? 54. 380. Mike. Check. Watch 54. Hey.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Being chased out left. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. The rushing numbers for Wilson may be down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Carson. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now this throw caught left side. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 37.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where's prime.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Here's Newton.
Wide, get wide.
And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. He got 29 yards that time. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 27. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Curtis Samuel, 27 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point try good by Gano, and it's now a 7-0 game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
We got this.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But rush coming, and he's taken down. Off the edge, Mario Addison gets the sack.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
That's going to be caught by Nick Ballore. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Mike 54. Watch the run. 12. Check three.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
I'm coming. Watch the edge. 14, front it.
Wilson going to throw again. Rolling to his right.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Forced out to his left. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Newton, meanwhile, here connecting with McCaffrey. It's a gain of 7, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Mike 54. We on.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. The NFL on EA Sports brings us to North Carolina and Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerged from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. This will be taken in at the 1. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. That'll go down as a 99-yard kick return as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. So how about that? You want to talk about coming into a hostile environment and just silencing the crowd. They just did it.
Couldn't be a better start. There's no way. All week long, they've talked about having this type of a start, but I think they looked at it from the offensive team's perspective. You know, get the opening kickoff. You guys control the ball. A lot of people are now going to say, okay, now your offense, will they be out of whack? No, not at all. They're going to be absolutely happy. They're relaxed. They took care of business for them. They don't have any pressure now. They can just go play.
Right there. Ready? 54, right there. 54 Mike. 20. Watch the run.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And that's not the start that he was looking for as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down. On 2nd and 11 now. Newton nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Emmanuel Ogbah. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Newton now to throw. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Emmanuel Agba picks up his second sack of the afternoon. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position.
Mike's 5-4. 15. Mike's 5-4. Get. Watch the twist. Hey, watch that. YOLO. 54. Mike, 54. Right side.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Buying time to his left. Pass incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
54, right there. 54, Mike.
Hey, 57.
You're not ready.
25, check 25.
Whip. Watch the whip.
Mahomes will try again on second down. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long.
Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4.
He can't hang. He's not going to get me. Hey, watch Sam. Come back. 54. Mike, 54.
Get your sword.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
I'm coming.
Hey, 57.
Right there. Right there. 54, Mike.
You remember me? 15.
Switch.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. Looking deep downfield. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Trey Boston. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
When you're in man coverage, you have help over the top, you become a much more confident defender. Trail the receiver and know that someone over the top can make a play, and that's exactly what happened here. The free safety coming up with the interception.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Now following the interception, here's Newton. That's caught. It's Jarius Wright. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Back to throw, Newton. And that will be incomplete. That makes them now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on third down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. Spinning past him. It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10.
They can't hang with us. Check.
Attack.
31.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by James Bradbury. And the return will stop right around the 25. Watkins, the intended receiver.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 11 yards and a Panther first down. A first red zone opportunity for the Panthers thus far. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. And he's brought down. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage. This is caught. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Now the Panthers get set, 3rd and goal.
And the defense has to account for Cam Newton on this play.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the hammering from the goal line. He loses the football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 11.
Check 15. Check.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
This is fielded at the 7.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Ready?
Right there. 54 Mike. Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
The former Gamecock here. This is Mike Davis. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Yeah, baby. Boom.
Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they've got it 2nd and 7. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down.
That's right, baby. They don't want it.
Back to the ground on 1st. It's McCaffrey. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. They'll try the air now with Newton. And this is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 39.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Check. Hey! Fresno!
From the gun, here's Newton. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. The Panthers on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd down and 12. Throwing is Newton. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion. And what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
They snap it to Newton. Dancing to his left. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And he's got his man. It's Samuel. Touchdown, Carolina. Curtis Samuel, 33 yards. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Wow, talk about a big fourth down conversion for the score. Defensively, how do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense, and you give them credit for going for it and having that type of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive, and it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him, but whatever it's going to take to get...
Sammy Watkins, he's going to go. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Sammy Watkins, 75 yards. And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front. Butker on for the PAT. And the lead is up to 5. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with? Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
Writing down your ad-lib.
If you print, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. 3rd down. Here's McCaffrey. And he'll get this awfully close to a first down. Boy, that's going to be a razor-thin measurement, but I don't think he got there. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. Here we go with McCaffrey. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. So they take a big chance here in their own territory, and you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room?
Yeah.
Because I think the team's going to look at...
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. That's Luke Kuechly with a sack. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13.
You gonna see me in your nightmares. Check the yellow.
Now here's Mahomes. Steps away to his left. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Attack! Shift! Watch the shift!
15.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Yellow.
Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on fourth.
So we got man.
Mike.
Seam 6.
Mike's 5-4. Let's color. Big series right here. We got to step it up.
49.
Mahomes going to go on fourth down. And that is going to be incomplete. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Panthers will get the football back. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Newton. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42.
Mike 54.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Easy. Come.
Mahomes now on 1st down. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reid. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
Let's go.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at the 3. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Let's go.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Tighten up.
On 1st down, it's Newton. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be 2nd down.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yardage than you expect out of each play.
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 47.
Here I come again. Check.
Now a run with McCaffrey. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Check. Watch 54. Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Here's Bonifant. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
I don't think you got it.
They run again with Bonifant. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Crunch time, defense.
Throwing on third down, Newton. And he finds his man, the tight end Olsen. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here.
Here I come.
Here we go on 4th. Newton into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. The 40. Past the 20. 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken at the 3. And they'll have good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker.
Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4.
Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Hey, watch Sam. Watch Sam. 57 color. 57 color. 54.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this is caught by Watkins. A very solid gain of 27. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Cut. SOS.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bruce Irvin gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot.
Get in here. Come on. Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4.
I got 15. Hey, watch Sam. Check, Mike. Who? Mike 54.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Wide open receiver complete. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Let's go. Yellow. Mike 54. Attack. Mike, check Mike.
Right there.
2, fellas, let's go.
For Mike.
Danny.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check.
15.
Watch 54.
Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this. Check 3.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete. Trying to go back to Watkins, and that'll bring up second down. So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Hey, 43, 43, 15. Hey, watch Sam. Check Mike 54. Mike exit.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
You got nothing today. You got nothing.
Yellow.
He's checking. Crash.
Mahomes now to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
20.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And this is going to double their room to maneuver, able to get it from the 5 to the 10-yard line.
Double tight.
Here's McCaffrey. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
Check 13.
After the run, Newton going to throw. And he's got his target. That's more. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down. Newton now 5 straight completions here in this second half. First and 10. Newton now to throw. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Juan Thornhill. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Good job.
There's been one mistake after another on the offensive side of the ball. That's now 3 interceptions to go along with 2 fumbles for him. And if you're going to turn the ball over 5 times in a game, your chances to win have to be about 100 to 1. And it's not looking good for him here.
Hey, 43.
Lucky.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in.
Let's go, baby.
That's good for 28 yards.
43.
So from Panther territory now, it's first and 10 at the 34.
Yeah.
Delta.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
Time to go, night.
And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that?
Mike's 5-4.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Flush to his right. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill there to make the grab. And thanks to the interception, the Chiefs offense cashes in with 6. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning, right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track? And the Chiefs are going to get him. Chris Jones able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Brings it up just shy of the 25. Showed some of that quickness there on the move. McCaffrey. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. A good pickup there, 7 yards, but it brings up 4th down. They'll run with McCaffrey, and he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Watch the ship, watch the ship.
They'll try the air now with Newton. And he's got the hook up to Moore. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore, 61 yards. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. A spin. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54. All right.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two.
Hey, let's get
From midfield, here's Mahomes being chased out left. He'll take a shot for the end zone, and that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And it's second down.
57 color, 57 color.
Let's go, baby. We need turnover. Let's get that ball. Let's get that ball.
Yellow.
Big edge.
Mahomes going to throw it here. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since.
Yellow. Hey, watch Sam. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Hey, let's
15.
Undercrush.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's incomplete, almost intercepted. He had a great shot at picking that off in the end zone. It brings up 4th down. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Hey, here we go. Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike.
Hey, go gun.
Check 43.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over.